got questions?
We've got answers.
Tune in Tuesdays at 12 on Facebook Live and Instagram Live, where we will be hosting a variety of community experts that will answer your questions.
Hi everyone, join me as we chat getting your skin prepped and glowing for spring and updating your makeup bag with a few simple things.
Hi everyone, it's Michelle and Jillian and welcome to Tip Tuesday. Hi everybody. Today our very own Miss Jillian, survivor and beauty expert, is going to talk about ways to get us beauty ready for spring. But before we start, I wanted to remind you that you can go to our website to find support through our Tip Tuesday chats with community experts. Our past videos are on our Facebook page and our YouTube pages. And in order to have full access to our support programming, please follow, like, subscribe to our pages, and please invite your friends to do the same because we want to reach as many survivors as possible, and we need your help to do that. Now, on to spring fever. So, Jillian, survivors and fighters are always looking for little pick-me-ups because cancer treatment can change so many things about physical appearance, especially long-term. So what are your suggestions?
Yeah, it does change a lot of things long term. And I know, I just want to say that we had advertised up until recently this was going to be an entire skincare show, but you know, the Postal Service has been tough with the weather in the Midwest. So unfortunately, I was really excited to order some items that I wanted to share with you, and I did not get them, but I'm still going to talk about spring, and we're still going to talk about how to get a great spring look, but we'll do actual skincare a little at another time, but it's still spring fever. So here's the deal, you know, paying attention to our skin or, you know, our makeup is such a great way to get that boost that we need. And I do think that, you know, it's wonderful that every season, you know, we see all these different trends coming in, right? Like this year, 3 trends stuck out for spring and summer. Number 1 was a really red lip, like almost nothing else, like, you know, total, maybe a little liner, red lip, pale skin. The other was a really smoky slept in eye where the skin had a lot of pink and gold on it. And then the other was a bold look across the eye, like a sweep of green or a sweep of blue. And I think that these trends are awesome. I've seen the same trends pretty much coming in and out for 30 years. It just tweaks. But as survivors and fighters, Michelle, I think we need to look at things in real life ways that are very practical, that make us feel better and are easy for all of us just out there in the real world. So I went with what I want to demo today. I want to do a full demo is that slept in smoky eye and how to get kind of this golden pink skin, no matter what tone, from the lightest to the deepest, how you can get this really beautiful kind of golden look on the skin. So number 1, I do want to say, start to exfoliate your skin, get that skin ready, exfoliate, drop a tinge if you're on the lighter side, drop a little bit of self tanner into your moisturizer to slowly get you into that space. And then you want to really hydrate. So what happened today was I started, of course, with the Sexiest Beauty Rose Balm because that has a beautiful light to it. There's also, I use Moisture Surge from Clinique. I think that's a great one too, because they're really about hydrating. And that's number 1. So let me move to foundation. Now it is in the summer, so we want to keep everything really, really clean. So I have on, no, what I'm going to put on is, this is Armani. It's called Fabric Foundation, and it doesn't have anything to it. It's very skin-like. It has kind of a mesh quality, if you will. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to add a little bit of my liquid bronzer to it, just a drop or 2. So I'm using a matte foundation with a drop of liquid bronzer. If you don't have a liquid bronzer, don't even stress about it. You know, you can get them anywhere. You could even drop something like a pearlescence in it, just anything that's going to help you really warm up the skin and keep it very sheer. Because the point here is we want everything, I'm going down here because I have an open neck today. We want it sheer and soft with a little bit of a matteness. We don't want to be over shiny in the spring and summer. Dewy. So, not even, not dewy, satin, like really satin and beautiful and luminous without being like super highlighted, glowy, crazy, if that makes sense. Okay. And just put it where you need it. The trick is don't put on gobs and gobs and gobs of foundation if you don't need it. So, and I did the bronzer, I did it in a liquid form just to give me a little bit of a lift. So that's what you want to do. So a matte foundation, not flat, matte, and then do a little bit of a liquid rose or bronze or something that's going to help you lift that skin. Now, number 2, I take a cream blush. So this one is from, pardon me, this one is from Becca. It's called Beach Tint. And it's grapefruit, which is a peachy pink. And I want to show you how pretty what the look is. So we're going to take, and I'll take any questions, by the way. So I'm going to take a dot of that. And this is Charlotte Tilbury. It's her Flawless Filter. It's kind of like a little bit of a glow. And I'm going to put this together, like right here. See, so we've got this cream pink and we have this glow. This is why, Michelle, I didn't want to over gloss the skin with a high shine foundation, because it's spring, summer. You go out in the sunlight. You don't want to be all shine, all shine. So we're going to take a little bit, use your fingertip, take a little bit of the cream. We're going to go on the nose, on the cheeks.
Love it.
I'm going to add a little bit more pink because I want a little bit more pink in there. We want it to look like the sun just hit us. Just like that. Really clean, really soft. The whole idea was that, you know, makeup this season, and I think it's beautiful, had a very natural feel. And I love that. So do you see how sheer this is? But you're getting a little bit of color right across where the sun would get you. You can do more, you can do less, but just a little pop of color, okay? That's it. So now your skin will look nice and flawless with a little bit of a satin finish and just a pretty little pink and highlight across the cheek, okay? Now, we're gonna move to the eyes. So what you need is a black eye pencil. Any old black eye pencil will do. And then you need a metallic pencil. Hold on, I'm just looking for mine in my mess. Hold on one second. You know, I can't see if I can't see. I moved everything in one spot so I'd have it. It means nothing. All right, here we go. A black eye pencil. And then we want a metallic, another metallic. So I went with brown. You could do a khaki, you could do a copper color, but try to keep it in that earthy vibe. All right. So here's what we're going to do. This is it's going to be a sheer, slept in smoky eye. Smoky eyes by nature can be very dark, but this is going to have a sheerness to it. So we're going to take this shimmer brown. We're going to put it on the lid and we're going to put it under the eye. Okay. Just like this to start.
Love it.
So across the lid, underneath.
So that pencil itself looks like it's really smooth and goes on a little greasy and soft, right?
Yeah, it's a very creamy e.l.f. I think it was $3, e.l.f. crayon, which I love. Mm-hmm. And the reason I went with this kind of crayon is because remember, everything is sheer. Everything is sheer. This is a beautiful spring look. Then what I'm going to do is take a fluffy brush. Just going to start to move it around. Again, the look is slept in. So just a metallic brown pencil.
Love it.
A little around, right? Nice and pretty. Now, take any highlighter you already have. I know a lot of you, like everybody I think has Laura Geller's Gilded Honey, right? Like everybody has something. So what I want you to do is take your highlighter. So this is a really pretty Victoria Beckham highlighter. I don't even know if they make it anymore. And it's a golden bronze color. So try to keep it to something that's more of a golden bronze color. Take a brush that's a little tighter. You don't want anything too loose. We're going to go right into the highlighter. And we're going to put the highlighter over the pencil. You see how I'm doing this in here?
Okay.
You can do if you want, if you have a bronze eyeshadow, but you really don't even have to. Just this beautiful gold. You could wet that if you wanted it to be super intense, but I don't want it super intense. I want it to be sunlit and soft and sheer. And we're going to do this eye. And the beauty of the slept in look is that it doesn't have to be cut crease and perfect. Everything should be just kind of this beautiful, glistening, sheer look. I'm going to take the same gold. I'm going to run it on the inside a little.
That looks so good, Jill.
And here, and it's so simple.
Yeah.
Going to go in here.
So Marianne Zapati Patterson said, gorgeous.
Hello, Miss Marianne. How you doing? Okay, hold on. We're going to go in here.
I'm totally doing this look.
It's so simple. It's so simple, right? So you can do as much as you want, but the idea is to keep it sheer and keep it light. Now, we take our black eye pencil. Any black eye pencil. We're going to roll it across the top. I'm going to show you another trick after I get across the top. I'm going to go across the top. I have to go into my magnifying mirror. I'm sorry. So right across the top. Go underneath your lash line. So you grab in between the lashes so the lashes look nice and thick. Okay. See the line? See the difference?
Yeah.
And I'm going to put the line on top. Go in between the lashes. In between the lashes. Okay. Now, if I was to take this black pencil and put it on the inside, it would make it very dark and very dramatic and very, like strong. But I want it to be slept in and dreamy. So I'm going to go back to this metallic brown and I'm going to run it along the inside lash line, the lower inside lash line, as tight as I can get. Like this, see?
Mm-hmm.
Not like this, but just so it's very, very soft. And that brown is now kind of attached to everything. There we go. See?
Yeah.
See the difference? And we're going to do on this side.
Lorella asks, is that a pen or a pencil?
It's a creamy crayon that's metallic. It's Elf crayon. They're great.
Drugstore brand.
Elf is, yeah, anywhere really. I think you have to order them online to get all their colors. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of a brush so I can remember slept in. So it should have a look. A little bit of a look. That's it. So it's sheer, it's soft, it's swept. Now I do want to add a little bit of mascara, but the thing is, I'm not trying to go for this extreme look. Everything should be kind of soft, like a lot of movement to it. So I'm going to give a little curl to the eyelashes, just a little bit. And I'm not going to do the bottom lashes. I'm only going to do the top.
So Jillian, question from Marianne, as far as eyeshadow base, everything that she's tried has not really worked.
As far as like making it stay, like
making it stay.
Marianne, as far as like, I can't look because I can't see without my glasses. But do you mean as far as making it stay? Because, there's so many great bases out there. Like if you use Urban Decay, like they have a great eyeshadow base. And then use a pencil first all over the lid, but not a greasy pencil. If it's a heavy oil-based pencil, it's going to slide. Just a good pen, like I like the Elf, even though it's metallic. Put it on, tap it in, and then powder over it. Is that moving? Because that shouldn't move on you.
I'll let you know.
Okay. Okay, so just a little on top, just enough to kind of fill that in, just a little bit. Then you can go back and you can really look at it and you can say, well, you know what? I think, and before I hit the lip, maybe I want my skin to have just a little bit more pinkness to it. And I think for this look, I'd like to see a little more pink. So I'm going to go back to the cream because the look is sheer. The look is healthy. The look is beach driven and summer nights, really, really soft and beautiful. There we go. And the other thing you can do, if you really want to, I mean, this is a little over the top, but sometimes I do it, is you can just make yourself a couple of little freckles. Freckles always, I love freckles, and they give you that kind of that beachy look. You don't want to look obviously like you're trying to look like a painted doll, but you could do a light you know, like a light lip liner color or something that has a light freckle tone to it. Just a few. We're not trying to look at age spots. We're trying to look like freckles.
Well, it's very sun-kissed in California.
Yeah, it just gives like, it's so light, you probably wouldn't even see it on Zoom. But
yeah,
just a couple of little spots, and that's it. So then we're going to move on to the lip. Now, the lip, you don't want it to be heavy, but you know, we want it again to come across as it's sheer, but we want to build it. We have to build it. So I'm going to do a little lip base.
and what does lip base do, Jill?
What lip base does is it takes the color out of your lips. So my lips reflect a lot of pink if I don't have anything on. And I sometimes want that, I want to beige that out. And it also helps everything stay on. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take the Sexiest Beauty lipstick, and what color did I pull out? Posh Peach. And I like that with grapefruit because grapefruit is kind of a pinky peach. So instead of doing a full lip, right? I don't want as much color. Just.
So you're dabbing it on.
I'm dabbing it on just to get a little bit. We're going to go back and build it in, but if you have a full lip, leave it at this.
Everybody loves when you do the lips.
Well, they're coming with the liner.
Here we go, guys. Buckle in.
I know. If you have a good lip, leave it like that. If you don't have a good lip, like I don't have a good lip, then put that on first, and then we're going to draw it. So now we're going to do a nice round lip. I have to go this way, but remember, we're going round.
Ever since you gave that tip about rounding that Cupid's bow, it made a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Real estate under. Real estate, real estate. There she is. She's waking up. Here she comes.
So now, how did you choose the lip liner color?
I like to go with something that's a little bit richer than the actual color I'm wearing. So I tend to keep things in that very beige, pink, tan, beige. So most of my lip liners all fall into these kind of brown colors. These from taupey all the way. Sometimes I do an exact match, but not always. But because I have a smaller lip, I like to exaggerate with dimension, play with it.
Beautiful.
And then I will go back in and put on, because again, it should be kind of crystallized. And so this is why we went with a more matte skin, because we're playing with the shimmer. We're playing with a little glow on the skin. We're going to get the lip to be a little bit glossy. And, you know, I think for survivors and fighters, the other thing is too, really any woman, but as we start to age, you need things that give you sweeps of natural, beautiful color. There's nothing worse than putting on gobs and gobs and gobs of makeup. And then you get into real light and it just looks terrible. With the beauty of this look, and I loved it, seeing it coming down the runway, was that, okay, that is beautiful and achievable and natural and stunning. So a little gloss.
It's like the color comes through you and out onto your skin instead of being applied onto your skin.
Yeah, it looks like you did what you were supposed to do. You know, it makes you look healthy. It makes you look healthy. Don't go crazy on the concealer with this look either. You know, let the foundation do like a lot of the heavy lifting.
Love it. Now, which gloss is that?
This is the Sexiest Beauty DSL Clear Gloss. You know, it's pretty much I'm so obsessed with her.
The go-to. Perfect. Wow.
Big difference, right? So that is Posh Peach with a, I think a taupe liner, and then the DSL lip gloss. And then the skin should be really clean. And then the eyes, if I wanted to do more brown, if I wanted to play with this more, I could. But the idea is to take a cream and take a metallic and mix them together. If I wanted to do more shine, I don't have to, but let's say you're going out at night and you want to add to this, right? I already did this on the eyes, so I'll just put a little on the skin, but I'll keep it sheer and clean now. I'll connect these two.
Love it.
Yeah, this is if you want a little more drama, if you want to see that more shine come up. I don't like
going out in the evening.
Yeah.
Reflect.
It's more evening than anything.
Yeah, day into evening. Yeah. I see some flames coming through now that you're doing that.
Well, everybody likes a good highlighter. But this is more for evening. I don't recommend going this highlight crazy during the day. I just don't. There we go. And then of course, always.
There you go.
Take it wherever if you're, you should take everything. Everything should go where you see the skin. And that's it. I mean, I actually dragged that out. That could have taken 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So really the idea is keep it sheer, keep it clean, add a metallic into your wardrobe for spring, something a little metallic around the eye, whether it be gold, whether it be a bronze. For your lips, if you love this kind of look, do something like a soft peach, do a soft pink, do a soft beige, something very glossy, and keep your cheeks juicy, plump, youthful, resilient. That's what we want. We're not trying to draw hard lines. We're trying to pick up and get some plump back in there.
Yeah, absolutely. And for everybody out there, I think pretty much most of those cosmetics you can find on Amazon. And if you are shopping Amazon, please consider Beautiful Self as your charity, because we get a little percentage off of every purchase on Amazon Smile. So think about that too. So Jill, you look amazingly fabulous, ready for spring. I'm completely motivated to.
I'm going to take all this and go into the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. So why don't you take us out?
Okay. So listen, have fun. Use a little bit, use, we're going to talk about skincare next month, but up your exfoliation, up your hydration, try a little bit of pink peach, get a nice sheer glossy lip, smoke out those eyes with a little metallic, keep it simple. And as always, remember, stay strong, stay positive. You are beautiful. And we will be back next week.
Take care.
Bye.